Good evening. I want to thank Karen Kennard and her team for developing.
Pardon me. I just
Gretchen
have
Rath, 112 Penhallow Street.
Thank you.
Sorry. I want to thank Karen Kennard and her team for developing the outdoor dining proposal. I support the fees that have been proposed. Downtown merchants, restaurant owners, and retailers were subjected to COVID restrictions starting March 2020. Restaurants and shops were closed for a period. Businesses that were able to turn to curbside pickup did so, whether a restaurant or a retailer. When businesses reopened, there were occupancy restrictions recommended by the CDC and the state for restaurants and retailers. Restaurants and retailers were given opportunities to find financial assistance with federal and state grants and loans, such as PPP, Main Street Fund, and SBA assistance, to name a few. These were offered to restaurants and retailers alike. The City of Portsmouth implemented outdoor dining in early 2020 and gave aid to restaurants by giving them the free use of 69 public parking spaces, and in 2021, they gave 76 public parking spaces. The city lost more than $300,000 each year for the past 2 years by giving up these public parking spaces to restaurants at no cost to them. Retailers were given no such help. In fact, the loss of parking downtown could be perceived as compounding the retailer's struggle to bring customers to their shops. There were many scenarios that could be described as traffic nightmares, issues with trucks finding enough loading zones to drop off goods and double parking, streets narrowed to one lane congesting traffic flow, or customers circling the block for parking where there was none. There were several occasions where the parking spaces that were given over to restaurants were not in use until the evening hours, empty tables taking up valuable parking space, frustrating shoppers even more. As the city manager stated when she presented the proposal, it will not be equitable. What it is, though, is a step in the right direction in getting more equitable. The local taxpayer should not be funding the loss of parking revenue. If one parking meter brings the city an estimated $1,000 a month on average, the season from April to November, cited in this proposal, would bring an estimated $8,000 per parking space. The fee of $5,700 per parking space is a step in the right direction. There are no restrictions in place right now. The fee should not be lowered. Thank you for your time.